Everyone loves a good underdog story, the kind where someone rises from nothing, beats all odds, and inspires millions. But what if the story you've been sold isn't quite as honest as it seems? What if the self-made millionaire isn't as self-made as you think? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the meteoric rise of Iman Gadzhi, the man, the myth, and the controversy.
So listen, there is a reason why they say that making your first million is the hardest. And after that, every other million becomes that much easier. And I can tell you this from firsthand experience. I made my first $1 million at the age of 18 and have multiplied it every single year since then.
Iman Gadzhi, a name that, if you're into self-improvement or online entrepreneurship, you've definitely heard. Some call him a marketing genius. Others call him the face of financial delusion. But no matter what side you're on, you can't deny his impact. Iman's story is compelling, almost cinematic. A boy raised by a single mother, enduring poverty, and escaping a household plagued by abuse. It's no wonder he grew up fast and turned to business as his way out. By 18, he claims to have hit millionaire status through his social media marketing agency, IAG Media. But let's pause here, because this is where the story takes an interesting turn. For most people, building a business that generates $100,000 a month at 18 would be the ultimate dream. But for Iman, it wasn't enough. Around this time, the internet was flooded with financial gurus, selling courses, building massive followings, and monetizing the dream. Iman saw the opportunity and ran with it. He turned his SMMA success into a full-blown movement, launching his Agency Navigator program, formerly known as Agency Incubator or Grow Your Agency. Thousands of students paid anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 to learn Iman's methods. The result? A new business model that made Iman more money than the agency ever could. So much, in fact, that he shut down IAG Media altogether to focus on selling his knowledge. Here's where things start to get murky. Iman's rise wasn't just about delivering value, it was about selling a dream. A carefully crafted formula, flashy lifestyle, exotic cars, luxury trips, and the "I made it" narrative. Emotional manipulation, urgency tactics like time is running out, and fear-driven messages about a looming great reset. A funnel of upsells. From beginner courses to elite masterminds, his empire relied on keeping you invested and paying. And for many, it worked. But here's the twist. Some cracks in the story started to show.
Keep earning money. They live at this altitude. They have the resources and the capital to print more. But I say this in the nicest way possible. You're still on the ground. Getting you up in the sky is going to require a lot of fuel. Years between 2017, 18, and 19, I had no hobbies. I didn't see my friends. I didn't do anything. And the funny thing is, as my career progressed, I reintroduced those hobbies and I ended up making substantially more money. But for that beginning stage, I had to just focus.
Digging deeper, you find details Iman rarely mentions. For example, his stepfather, allegedly a billionaire, who moved him and his mother to one of London's wealthiest neighborhoods and enrolled him in an exclusive private school. Not exactly the rags to riches narrative you'd expect. Then there's the question of his SMMA. While Iman claimed it was generating millions, public financial records in the UK tell a different story. And why would anyone shut down a business making $1.5 million annually instead of selling it or delegating it? This raises the question, was the agency ever as successful as he claimed? Or was it all a means to build credibility for his real moneymaker, the courses? This is where things get philosophical. Experts call it the paradox of practice. The idea that some gurus make their wealth not by practicing what they preach, but by selling it. It's the classic tale of the fitness coach who's never worked out, or the real estate mogul who doesn't own any properties. The same question looms over Iman Gadzhi. Does his success come from running a thriving agency or from selling courses to people who want to believe they can replicate his story? Iman's influence today is undeniable. With his rebranded education platform, Educate, and new programs like Digital Launchpad, He's shifted to a cheaper subscription model, following in the footsteps of Andrew Tate's real-world platform, and his audience continues to grow. But with this growth comes scrutiny. His tactics, his past, and his message are all under the microscope. Some call him a genius, others see a carefully constructed facade. Here's the thing. Iman Gadzhi is brilliant at one thing: selling belief. Whether it's the belief that you can escape your 9-to-5, that you can become rich, or that you can live the life of your dreams, he's mastered the art of making you want it. But at what cost? If there's one takeaway here, it's this. Always question the narrative. Ask yourself, are they making money from their business, or are they making money from you? Because the real secret to success isn't in a $1,000 course. It's in learning, working hard, and building something real. If you want honest advice about entrepreneurship, stick around. Because here, we expose the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it gets.